And bowls him with an in-swing out Yorker. Hello everyone. Welcome to the most important episode of the series thus far, guys, where today we are going to be taking on West Indies in the T20 World Cup. The opening round, guys, of our campaign. And of course, you'll all be wondering who was selected in the squad for this T20 World Cup. And here is the squad, guys. As you can see, a few interesting inclusions. Of course, we have brought in Ish Sodhi, who's still injured for 4 more days. He is still injured for 4 more days with a back injury. It is a risk we are going to take, though, because New Zealand are not very good at producing quality spinners. And so, really, Ish Sodhi and Mitchell Santner at this stage are the only 2 options we have in our squad. We've stuck to our guns with Phillips and Seifert, who are doing very poorly this year. And they are both really struggling with form. And as a backup, we've brought in Hamish Rutherford, who is absolutely creaming it across the year, guys. He's just absolutely in hot star form, that's for sure. Mark Chapman retains his spot in the squad, mostly as backup to Jimmy Neesham for if he bowls poorly. And I did see some suggestions about Kane or Conway opening the batting, but I think, to be honest, we need them in the middle order at this stage. So I really don't think that's going to happen, especially because we have to play one of Phillips or Seifert. If we didn't need to open them, which I kind of feel like we do have to open them, if we had a keeper who wasn't an opener, then I think it would be a good option to have Williamson or Conway open, but not to be at this occasion. I think everything else is pretty standard, guys. We've gone with the pretty standard bowling attack. Tom Bruce was pretty unlucky to miss out. Other than that, I think everyone else kind of makes it based on the merits of their efforts. And we actually, for the first time, guys, get to see not only the World Cup results, of course, but we actually get to see a little bit of first class in the background going on. We can see that some first class is going on in the background while this is all happening. And I think I did actually look at the domestic squads, guys, but unfortunately, I think everything is pretty standard. I was kind of looking for some new names in the domestic scene. Unfortunately, not to be at the moment. I think it's pretty stock standard kind of around. I don't think the new players, the regen players, if you will, the new players have kind of filtered in yet. We actually have some World Cup results though. Now let's go through them, shall we? Okay, looking at the group stage, we can see what on earth is going on here. Sri Lanka missed out. Oman lost all 3. Ireland went through 2-1. Papua New Guinea won all 3 games. What are you kidding me? Their whole squad was on debut, but not to be. They've come out of nowhere and have won all 3 games, unbelievably. And it's a shock surprise to see Netherlands get there. They are 2-1. Scotland 1-2. As you know, guys, we do a career mode with the Netherlands, trying to win this exact tournament with them. And to see them in this run make the Super 12 is definitely historic, because their amount of times I haven't made it when I've played as them is a number I don't want to mention. Let's say that. So Scotland, very unlucky to miss out, but Netherlands have played extremely well to get thus far, and Bangladesh 3-0. They're definitely side to beat Bangladesh going into this tournament. They're quite in form, actually. And looking at our first group encounter, we can see Pakistan bet Australia, and they absolutely hammered them. South Africa bet India. Now that is an upset right there. We will go through the scorecards just briefly. Labuschagne 34, Jide Richardson 30, 167 for 8. Gee, they were really struggling there. The Aussies 5 for 77 at one stage. And in the end, Mohammad Rizwan 87 not out to carry the Pakistanis home. Cummins and Mitchell Marsh bowled pretty well. And if we take a look at the India match, we can see Shreyas Iyer got 50, Rohit Sharma 26, Pretorius 3, Morris 2. De Kock and Du Plessis got 50s each and guided South Africa home there. So, we are taking on West Indies at the SCG in Sydney in the Super 12 clash. Our first one against the West Indies here. It's a very important one, of course. And with that, we actually have Papua New Guinea and the Netherlands in our group. Okay, which should be an interesting time. Okay, here we go. First game. Very nervous stuff, that is for sure. But nothing really too drastic should change. Okay. Now, what's going on here? Why is Mitchell Santner, our best player, you would argue, why is he being booted out? That is a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, but he saved us. He saved us. He saved that 6 that he hit was legendary. You've got to keep him in just for that. So Cypher is completely out of form right now. Phillips has a little bit of form behind him, so he's going to keep playing Phillips for now. We'll see if it lasts long, that's for sure, because I don't expect it to be honest. And with that, Rutherford, Seifert, Southey, and Sodhi will sit out on the bench. And we're going in with this lineup. I'm pretty happy with it. All right, here we go. Our first match against the West Indies in the T20 World Cup, 25th of October. Here we go. We are up against the West Indies. Of course, we've played them in the last series. And as we can see, we've got Hope, Lewis, Hetmeyer, Pollard, Brandon King, Gale, Holder, Cornwall, Raheem Cornwall, Paul, Narayan, and Roach. Now, Roach was a last-minute inclusion, I think, because they usually didn't have him there. Interesting choice there, because they used to have Chase, who they did not pick in the end. All right, heads is the call by Kane Williamson, and we win the toss on this day. Bounce average, very good. I think, to be honest, against the West Indies, we're probably going to chase. And chase we will. All right, here we go. We're going to be chasing tonight. It's going to be an interesting encounter. Here we go. Our first World Cup match in this game, in this career mode. I'm really nervous, but here we go. Boult to Hope to begin things off. That's a swing and a miss. Boult to Hope. That's punched away. Beats cover for 4. Bowled him around his legs. Oh my goodness me. Hope goes for 5. Let's look at this again. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's gone through his pad, but we're going to take it. He's bowled for 5. Great start here for New Zealand. 6 for 1 for the Windies. Jamieson to Hetmeyer. Outside the line, don't worry about it. Good start. This is a really good start here. Under pressure. The West Indies. Edged. Oh my goodness me. Nearly out. That would be 4 to Hetmeyer though. Good shot. It's a swing and a miss. Boult loves his left-handers. Oh, beats mid off. 4. Hetmeyer gets away a little bit there. Jamieson to his second. Beats mid on for 4. And bowls him with an in-swing out Yorker. Thank you very much. Well bowled, Jamieson. Look at this again. Brilliant. Oh, hoops in late. And Hetmeyer's no chance. Gee, 2 for 27. The Windies under pressure. Trent Boult will bowl again. Another wicket would be so handy. Down leg. Pollard now. And he's gone! Full Yorker. On leg stump. That's actually swung into middle. Trapped in front. Boult takes a second. Brandon King 30 for 3. And the West Indies are in all sorts of trouble here. And we're going to bring Nisham into the power play to Brandon King, and he bowls a full toss and deservedly gets smashed. Leg side. It could be an interesting hit here. He's gone! He is run out! Oh no, let's look at this again. What are the Windies doing? Oh no, they are absolutely capitulating here. Chris Gale though, what can he bring to the table? Nothing! He's caught for a golden duck! Oh no, it's Evan Lewis, my bad. My very bad, but it's Evan Lewis, and he's gone, though. Oh, my goodness me. He's gone for 9 off 12. Would you believe it? Jason Holder to the crease. 35 for 5. Oh, my goodness me. What is going on? To be honest, I think I'd never do this, guys. I would never do this, but Trent Boult is going to bowl out. I just don't see any other situation where you do this. An edge, and it would be 1. Boult to Gale. And he gets Gale! 41 for 6. West Indies, what is going on tonight? Oh, it's plum. Chris Gale is gone. Oh my wordy word. I have no words whatsoever for this performance from the West Indies here. No words. And Mitchell Satner, the best T20 spinner in the world in this career mode at the moment, will come into the attack and give them no respite. In fact, Lockie Ferg, oh my goodness me. We've just obliterated them. 46 for 6. I don't see a way back in this game. It's going to take a miracle effort from the West Indies to bring themselves back here. Miracle required. Lockie Ferguson, edge, straight up. Jason Holder should be gone and taken. Jason Holder's gone for 6. What is going on here? Ferguson to Paul, and he's bowled. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. What? Look at the scorecard. Oh my goodness me. Mitchell Satner can't take a wicket. Doesn't need to at the moment, though. He's bowling an absolute spell because he doesn't need to do anything other than contain them. Unfortunately, that is a 4, though. 61 for 8. Oh, swing and a miss. Lockie, 2 for 5, his figures so far. Edged, drops short. Mitchell Satner, last over of his spell. That will actually be 4 runs, but it's still a good spell. None for 20. I mean, what sort of spell is that? Ferguson, edged and taken, straight to Taylor. 72 for 9. It's only a matter of time now. What is going on here? That is for sure. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think anyone is sure. The Windies, 72 for 9. In danger of getting bowled out big time here. Although, we're actually using our overs of our poor bowlers, especially Neesham now. That's a 6 from Cornwall, I reckon. No, 4. Neesham to Roach. Oh, goodness me. We're not quite. 84 for 9. We're not quite closing this out yet, though. Neesham to Cornwall. 6. Oh, they're fighting back, though, and he's gone. He's gone for 33 off 34. What an effort that was from Rakeem Cornwall. 91 all out. Gee, I tell you what. I'm just going to search here for a second. And it turns out they're not even close to their lowest score. 45 against England. Unbelievably. So 91 all out's not even that bad. But gee, in a World Cup, that is a horrific effort. Especially considering the fact that in the T20 series that we just played them in, guys, 3 matches, they were competitive in most of those games. I'd say, in fact, all of them, I'd say they were competitive throughout the whole thing. So to be bowled out for 91, I mean, the game's not over yet, but gee, we've just completely capitulated them. I cannot believe it. Alright, and with that, it is a good chance for Phillips and Guptill to get themselves in form in this tournament early. Phillips, gee, that is a beauty. I'm surprised Phillips survived that one. Outside the line, Phillips is struggling big time, which is kind of fair enough. Guptill, 4 off 12 for Phillips. I wonder if Phillips should just have a crack yet. Guptill goes leg side. It'll be 4. There's a good chance for run rate here. That's the thing we've got to think about the most. Narine to Phillips. Leg side. 6. What a shot. Phillips. Guptill. Goes leg side. Whipped away for 4. Chemo Paul into his 3rd. Whipped away by Guptill yet again. 4 more. Narine around the wicket. It's a free hit though. And it's whipped away again. 4 more. We are 41 without loss after 7 overs. Phillips. Bowled though. His poor form is continuing. He's gone for 16. It's not too bad though. More than I expected he'd get. Edged from Guptill though. Williamson. Hits it straight. Of course he does. What a shot. 4 runs. Good work, Williamson. Is there a point we just put the foot down and try and get the net run rate? Not yet. 8 overs. Got plenty of time. Hold it to Guptill. Oh, gee. Edged away. Reckon Guptill can have a crack here. 4 needed per over. Williamson. Sweeps it away from the Ryan. 4. Hold it to Williamson. Pulled away. In the gap, and it will be 4. Good work. Williamson. Oh, what a shot. Over point. Oh, and he shuffles. Leg side. What a shot that is. He copies that from Steve Smith, that is for sure. Just shuffled way outside off and whipped it across. Brilliant shot. That's a great cut shot from Guptill too. 4 more. 8 needed now. Guptill, can he finish it? That's an edge. Tries too hard there. Finishes it with a 6. No, he doesn't. 1 needed. He finishes it with... yeah, with a single. There it is. New Zealand have cake-walked this one home here. 92 for 1. The Windies go down by 9 wickets and a load of overs. Lockie Ferguson, the player of the match, 3 for 11 in his spell. Surely, that is indeed his best T20 international figures in this game. I think he took a 5 for against the West Indies at Eden Park, but not to be, because I think this happened before the real life. This game came out before that real life game. So nonetheless, this is his best T20 international figures. I mean, you got to admire that he... wow, that was just a classy performance from him. Martin Guptill 46 not out, and Kane 28 not out, and a very, I mean, dream start for New Zealand in this campaign, guys. And in the meantime, Papua New Guinea have actually beaten the Netherlands by 11 runs. A very high scoring affair, that is for certain. 83 not out from Ben Cooper. Tom Cooper 54. Tanaka got 84. Wowee. What a performance that was from him. New Zealand, though, beat the West Indies by 9 wickets and cruise to the top of the Group 1 table. As we look at Group 2 in just a second here. Alright, let's have a look at what's going to happen around us. We are taking on the Netherlands in our next match at the Gabba. But before we get to that, let's look at the other World Cup matches here. So England are on top, Ireland and South Africa. India, Afghanistan, Bangladesh. Bangladesh lose their first game of the tournament to England. Morgan, 91 not out of 44. 12 fours, 2 sixes. Thank you very much. And gee, England were very good with the ball there. 146 for 8 were the Bangladeshis. A very good effort against Bangladesh there from England, who are probably going into this one of the favourites of this tournament, you would say. Ireland beat Afghanistan. Good work from them. Chasing down 154. Adair, 4 for 35. I do hear that Adair is actually one of the best bowlers in this game. And according to the rankings before the tournament. So he's doing exceptionally well at the moment. So again, last look at the table before our next game. We can see, let's look at us for now. We can see that we are top. Pakistan and Papua New Guinea are also there just behind us. Netherlands have lost their first game and will be looking to bounce back. Looking at the other fixtures tomorrow, in this game at least. So we're going to play Netherlands at night at the Gabba, followed by Australia taking on the West Indies, who are both off losses, as well as Afghanistan and Bangladesh. So a good chance to go top of the table yet again. 3 wins would essentially qualify you for the next round, I would think, considering you play 5 games. So with that, we've won one of our games out of 3 needed to win, essentially. Anyway, we're just guessing. So with that, we can probably relax just a little bit, because now we can just try and beat, hopefully, Papua New Guinea and the Netherlands and qualify. Of course, that is not how this tournament will work at all. It will not be that simple. Those 2 teams will probably, one or maybe both, will upset us, knowing us. So we've really got to watch out here. We've got to try and beat the Netherlands in our next match, guys. But that is actually going to be it for today's episode, guys. If you did enjoy this World Cup special episode, guys, we're not going to have these tournaments come around very often. So please, if you can, leave a like, subscribe for more content such as this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias down below, especially on Twitter. I tweet out a lot. And join my Discord server to receive exclusive updates for when all my videos go live. And let me know your thoughts and comments on this episode down below in the comment section, guys. I would appreciate hearing your thoughts on how it all went down. What do you think of the West Indies batting performance and our bowling performance? And what do you think will happen in our next match against the Netherlands at the Gabba? Let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next episode, guys. Goodbye for now.